Welcome to ZappierDM526. I'm recording this for my own measure, so I don't have to write everything down while I do it. And I'm gonna be DMing and running 4 characters in just a mini side campaign, I suppose, just so I can practice role playing, scene describing, setting, all that jazz. Just get more experience, I suppose. Using above VTT, the free tabletop. It's amazing. I love it. It's wonderful. And you will be seeing the DM view. Well, I suppose I'll be seeing the DM view because I'm the only person here. It does make it kind of hard to do D&D, but you know, we'll just assume that our cast of characters here is extra perceptive. Speaking of which, we have 4 characters I have crafted. Kira, High Elf Wizard of the homebrewed Celestial variety, and this will also serve as the playtest for that subclass. We have her sister Mira, a Wood Elf Druid of the Stars, the so-called the Stars Druid. Lord Steve V, male human paladin. Good on you, Steve. And Norwan Nightshade, the Tiefling Warlock. So I'm branching off of different classes here. I've never played a wizard, never played a druid, never played a warlock, and I barely played I played a paladin for one shot, and that is it. So I'm playing some classes I haven't played before. Right, so this will be slow as I figure out all this stuff, right? And spells and all the stuff. I picked all the spells that have names for Kira. I thought that'd be funny. So anyway, as we introduce our story so far, yeah, look at my notes. In the world of Eternia. Hooray. Hoorah. Let's see. We have other stories, which will be where I'll be note-taking for this. And we have the Oxfall Tavern, where the world will begin. And these are my notes. I'm using the Obsidian note-taking app. This notes for the main campaign mostly. Right. And we got random gizmos and goblets and ongoing quests and future quests and all that jazz. This is the one we're looking at. The Oxfall Tavern. This is the city of Oxfall. Well, more so town of Oxfall. Right. And we gotta do the generic tavern start. Because, you know, why not? Let's see. Lore. Time and calendar. So this would be New Year's Eve in the land of Eternia. At around 8 p.m. Why do I have to take the time of day? You may ask. Well, it matters for the lunar channeling. You gotta have the moon phase. And you gotta have the, why isn't it? I need to go fix that. Anyway, moon phase and time of day also matters for the solar channeling. So it'd be after sunset. You have the aurora at the moment, and it is the 30th, so it is a waxing gibbous moon for your lunar channeling. Or Kira's lunar channeling. We get to fire concentrated moonlight at crap if we run into it. Woo. But first we must get the party together. Correct. Mundo. We have the Oxfall Tavern map here, and Kira and Mira just entered the doors. Having seen an advertisement for a dance competition at the tavern for New Year's, you know? All was well and joyous in the world. And as for Kira and Mira, they step into the tavern here, and they kind of look around before taking a seat at the bar and inquiring of Gort, the dwarven bartender, to get a drink and inquire about the dance competition here at the tavern. And as they ask, Gort replies in his burly dwarven voice. I'm not great at doing voices, but I will try. Well, welcome to the Oxfall Tavern. Well, I can hook you up with some alcohol, just be at a turnium apiece. Actually, well, probably not a full turnium, just some eternite pieces. And for the dance competition, we got a band in the back there. I got a band that'll be getting started pretty soon here. And whoever wins the dance competition might be entitled to a little bit of a reward in the festivities of the new year. We gotta do a currency, right? We have Eternium replacing gold pieces, Eternite replacing silver pieces, and Goblinium if you ever go to Goblinburg and make investments in the stock market, because this world is absolutely wild and I love it. Anyway, back to what we were doing. So it'll be 2 Eternite for a beer, and Kira and Mira, both being of drinking age, hooray hooray, will shell out 2 silver pieces. You know, you want me to remove 1 gold piece and give you 8 silver? That's fine. I'm also trying out encumbrance with this, so it's semi-relevant that they can make change, you know? I don't know why I added coin encumbrance, but like, why the heck not? Because this is a test campaign. So they both get a drink. And Lord Steve is chatting there at the table. And he's also at the bar, and he's like, oh, well, what brings you guys here to this humble establishment? And, the sisters respond, I suppose Mira, because she's closer. Well, we're here to partake in the festivities and see if we can spot the Riverfell beacon from here as it accepts the starlight of the night sky. What's the star called? They would know. I have a bunch of calendar lore, right? That align on the first day. So Novaris is the star. So they're hoping to see the beam from the Riverfair Grand Observatory, which is many miles away here on the world map. So it's far away, right? But it's findable. You know, they're in Oxfall here, so they can see all the way to Riverfair. Here, we'll plop their tokens down. They're hoping to see if they can spot the beam. And the study the stars for this new year. Where is Steve? There's Steve. Oh, in Oxfall here. Steve is also transparent, which is kind of cool. So, back in the tavern. Gort says, well, you'd be lucky it's clear skies tonight. You'd be able to probably see the beam. Indeed, indeed. That's why we're here. You must study the beam. Study the beam. See how it hits the stars. See it from this different perspective. We've seen it in Riverfair already, and I must take notes, says Kira. Indeed, indeed. I wish to see how the beam interacts with the local wildlife in these parts, says Mira, as she is a druid. And Kira is a wizard who wants to write everything down. And Steve, well, I have a fascination with the stars, you know, it's pretty cool and all. And, you know, Steve's a louder fellow. Seems to have gotten the attention of someone in the back who quite likes his star god. Or goddess, I suppose. Nawan Nightshade. He's an acolyte and followers of Saloon and Celestian. That's his faith. So he likes the god of the stars, and he's a wanderer himself. So hearing these 3 talk about the stars, he wanders over and takes a seat next to Kira here, who is a bit surprised to see a tiefling here in his hood. But the blue skin and red eyes and the little horns sticking up unmistakable at close range. And she's a bit surprised, but she says, "Oh, what brings you over here?" As a fellow admirer of the night skies, I felt the need to partake in the conversation. You wouldn't be interested in the god Celestia in the saloon, would you? And Kira speaks right back and says, "Well, I can't do voices. This is gonna kill my voice. My throat already hurts." She's like, "Well, yes, indeed. I quite like the same gods as you. Celestian and Saloon as well, the gods of the night sky. Of special interest to me as a wizard researching these sorts of things. I love to understand how people interact and how the gods interact with the sky." Indeed, says Mira, agreeing with her sister. As Steve says, "Well, they might not be my gods. I do quite like the looks of the sky. And I'm not all that well versed in it myself, but I'd be willing to hear more." And as no one is about to give a sales pitch, Gort stands on a stool, then jumps up on the bar and says, "May we please clear out some space around the hearth? The dance competition is about to begin!" Hooray! And then the band comes up. They move the chairs out of the way, get out their instruments, and they start playing some lively tavern music as the crowd is talking. Conversations going on for a little bit of time here. Some time passes. It's later into the night. The band's doing a great job. They've gotten some tips. Then now one's talking about his religion and how much he loves Celestian and all. And as things are going, there's a very heavy knock on the door, and a massive dragonborn steps in. He's big, he's large, perhaps overweight a little bit for a dragonborn. And he steps through the door and says, "I heard there's a dance competition?" "Yes? Dance competition?" "Yes," says Gort. "Whoever dances the best will get a reward." And there's a couple people out on the floor dancing. They're a bit surprised as this big old blue dragonborn barges in and says, "Where do I sign up?" Says Bindar. "You don't have to sign up, just go out there and dance," says Gort. Wonderful. I keep mixing up the voices. It's like something I need to work on. But Bindar says, wonderful. I'll get the dance in immediately. And he wanders out on the floor and says, "My name's Bindar, by the way. Bindar the blue dragonborn." Yep. He goes out on the floor, and the party is all watching the festivities, right? All is well in the world. Everybody's dancing, having a good time. Bindar's busting out some moves. And then there's an ominous creaking sound as Bindar attempts to break dance. And as he tries to sit down on the floor to do some epic spins, the floor gives way and collapses, leaving a quite large hole. And Bindar and this fellow dwarf and elf, let's roll them some saving throws, shall we? Oop. Just a normal saving throw, dexterity for our dwarven friend. Oh, that's not good. A 3. And for our elf. Oh no! As the floor gives way, Bindar and his two friends fall into a hole, into the darkness. Steve immediately gets up. There's now a hole. Big hole here in the floor. disappeared. Steve rushes up to the hole, along with Mira and Kira and Narwan, a couple of the other patrons, as the music stops and the band takes a look as well. And you can see them down there. It's about 20 feet down. They're like, I'm okay. I think there's something down here though. And as Gort runs behind the bar and takes out a rope and throws it down, you see what seems to be shapes starting to move in the bottom of the sinkhole. I don't know who exactly fall down here. And we're gonna pretend that conveniently placed ladder is a rope. Correct. Go pretty poorly. We'll see. Oh, Steve. The party gets down here, right? Good. Narwan, Steve. They've all descended the rope. Excuse me, sorry. Alongside Bindo and the two other elves. Or the elf and the dwarf, I suppose. They've all fallen down here in this hole. And it's well enough illuminated. Alright, not perfectly well illuminated, but you can see enough to know what's going on. Especially with those with dark vision, which might actually be everybody here, except Steve. So pretty much everybody can see what's going on.
As the party slips to the bottom of the rope and start trying to help the others back up. I'm dumb. I guess he's a pacifist now. I'm here rattling of bones and moaning of zombies. As some things step out of the darkness. Roll initiative.
These skeletons haven't shown up yet. They have yet to rise from the dirt. Stagger the encounter a little bit and see how bad things go. I don't know how bad this will go. Alright, time to roll initiative for all the characters. This is my first test with characters with, wow, that's good initiative. Standard array stats. So usually I use 75 points allotted however you wish, but now we're using standard array. So the stats aren't as wildly crazy. Wow, you suck at initiative. So the stats aren't wildly crazy, and it will be Kira first, as these skeletons have yet to awaken. Kira looks around. Why is that a drow? That should be a dwarf. There. Much better. Anyway, Kira looks around, considering her options against the zombies. Looking at her spell slots. She chooses use a waxing gibbous lunar channeling shooting a beam of concentrated moonlight, and they have to make a dex saving throw against a DC of 13, and she will fire the moonbeam at this zombie. Then must make a dexterity saving throw. And will not pass. It will take the full 2d8 damage. 2d8 rate. Wow. Alright. Zombie takes 8 damage. That will be Kira's turn. Unless she has a bonus action. Nope, no bonus action. Just that. Zombie gets zapped. It is now Zombie of Unstable Magic 1's turn. Let's maneuver this way over to the threat, Lord Steve. And we'll make a slam attack. Wow, that's not gonna hit. Nope. Big miss. And Steve will have the opportunity to strike back. With his pole arm. Okay, we're gonna use the halberd. And he will attack the zombie. And wow, that somehow doesn't hit. You failed to hit a zombie. How? Alright, well that's depressing. However, he does have his pole arm action. Pole arm attack. 2 twos! 2 twos! Are you kidding? Are you joking? What is this? What is this scam? Like, excuse me? Lord Steve the Fifth is not a good start, man. I should use that channel divinity. What a good thing. What the hell is his channel divinity? Could have smited too. You know, either one of those would have been good. But no, he misses both his attacks. And now it's Mira's turn. Mira readies her druid equipment. And we'll use her star map, I believe. And the bonus action? Sheesh. That's solid. Alright, where's the wild shape feature? Although go ahead and... Huh? 46? That's insane. To get free ones of those? Heck, we're casting that. Guiding bolt with one of our... What is it, long rest? Recharge uses? All expended slots when you finish a long rest. Heck yeah! I'm casting a guiding bolt. +5 to hit the nearest zombie. This one right here. Thank goodness they have horrible AC. We can't hit to save our lives. 4d6 radiant damage. Kablamo! 15 damage. Okay, Mira. You are outclassing your sister. It's probably what you want to do. So, yeah. Yeah. That's really good. Alrighty, zombie 2. We probably should have changed it to the Ultra first so you'd spam bonus attacks, but whatever, it'll be fine. Zombie number 2 meanders forward. Of course he's gonna attack Steve, because that's the closest thing to him.
Yeah. 17 does hit. And he will take 6 damage. Although he does get to attack back with an opportunity attack. With his reaction. I wouldn't have done damage. You better hit! Okay, good. And he'll use the halberd, that's what I said earlier. Nice! Max damage, halberd. Counter attack. Zombie's down to 9 HP. Zombie of unstable magic 2 meanders forward and tries to mug Cure. You know. Wow, of course it's gonna hit. 4, 5. And a random magic table. 4. A Pure is buried in a pile of vegetables. I love these guys. Probably my favorite homebrew thing I've ever made. Cool. Should be a little bigger. It's like 1.5. The Pure gets buried in a pile of vegetables. And we'll have to use an action getting out. Although attacks against her do have disadvantage once he's in the vegetables. It is now no one's turn. Who has the most interesting amount of things? Because look at all these cantrips. I made him a cantrip monkey. He has all the cantrips in the world. Which honestly, you should just use Eldritch Blast all the time. Eldritch Blast is really good. Ooh, bonus action attacks. Hold on. Ooh, an extra 1d6 damage. All the zombies are pretty injured though. I don't know if it's really worth. I think I'll just blast the newest zombie. That'll hit. I'll just blast. It hits this guy's zombie of unstable magic 2. 7 damage. Why is that a cantrip? Like, holy crap, that's good. Eldritch Blast. Like, it's better than his like 2nd level spells. Like, what the heck? What does this do? There he gets hit. Oh yeah, that's good. This is once per long rest, 3d10 damage. It takes a spell slot. Learning the ways. No, it's just 2d10. Spell, so it does take a slot. Well, we have to get hit first, so it doesn't particularly matter. Speaking of which, zombies are coming. Roll attack. Wow, that balanced 12. 12. Wait, that doesn't it? Did I not put his armor on? Nope, his dex just sucks. 12 damage does somehow hit. For max damage, because, you know, I can't get any luck here. And he will use the Hellish Rebuke, and I think I'll 2nd level it. I don't know if I have anything else I really want to use at 2nd level, so... I have to make a Dex 13 saving throw, or take 16 damage. Well, it just depends. It only really matters for the he hits the saving throw, so he's gonna take 8. So he has to do a con save of 13. And wow, he's successful. Barely. He has a 1 HP. Oh, zombies, they're so random with their zombie undead fortitude. Alright, let's see. The skeleton rises out of the dirt and readies in action. The skeleton will rise and doesn't do anything because it just rose. Anyway, Kira's turn now. Is she gonna get out of the vegetables so she can do crap? She have like anything she can really do? Oh man, wizards are weird. Alright, I think she's gonna make an athletics check to try to DC 10, I guess, to try to get out of the vegetables. I mean, it is just vegetable. Okay, you got out of the vegetables. Good job. That's her action. So she's done. Unstable magic zombie tries to attack Steve again. Wow. There's a luck here. Okay, only 2 damage. And we'll do a random magic surge. Nine. Well, his money is thrown on the ground. And now Lord Stevie's turn. I'm gonna try to take out this zombie with his halberd. That'll hit. How much are we doing? +3. We'll smite as well, because Divine Smite is really freaking good. And then because he's undead, yeah, we'll deal 3d8 extra radiant damage. So it'll be 7 plus 10, so 17. Wow, that was really bad. 17 incoming. And the damage is radiant, so no undead fortitude. This zombie dead. And he'll use his pull-on master attack on the other than the zombie of unstable magic. That'll hit. 1d4 plus 3 bludgeoning for 6 damage. Big solid. Knocks him down to 16. Do I want to smite on that one too? Can I spam more smites? Yeah? More smite! Yeah, more smite. Actually, I'm gonna pass on the smite. No smite yet. I want to get him to weaker so I can ignore the undead fortitude. Because he's still looking pretty good at the moment. Alrighty, Skeleton 3 raises from the dirt. And now Mira's turn. And Mira's gonna go wild shaped for starry form archer. And I believe it's once on activation. On activated and bonus action, you made a ranged spell attack doing 1d8 plus 3 radiant damage. So we're gonna make this against the closest zombie, which is that one right there. And that does hit. And he has 1 HP. And it's radiant damage. So this damage doesn't matter. But it's dead. Zombie dead. And she'll use her bonus action to also use another starry archer on this new skeleton, number 4 over here. That will be 11 against armor class of 13. So 16 total, which is 13. We're good and ready to go. And damage. That's really good. Like actually really freaking good. Like, lasts for 10 minutes?
so you don't have the normal... That's insane that's a bonus action and not an action. That's so good. Like, actually so good. That's good too. That's a great... Why is the starry form so good? Who needs to transform into animals when you can transform into stars? Am I right, Kira? Kira has been vegetabled and is annoyed and is getting attacked again. Yeah. Zombie hits. Because ACs are horrible at this level. Or 4 damage. Yeah, wizards are really squishy. And a D10 roll. And the target's glowing with blue light. Okay. Maybe hit something. Whatever. Skeleton 4. Oh, wait. That guy wouldn't have raised from the ground yet. Whatever. It's fine. What would Mew have targeted instead? Should have done 6 damage to the guy, to this guy. Okay, that's fine. Skeleton rises. Yeah, put him there. Sure, that's fine. Alright. Now it's now one turn. Yeah, I'm not even look at that zombie, but the other guys dealt with it. And now he will cast. Ooh, it's a splash. Honestly? Eldritch Blast on the zombie taking cure. No hit. 10 plus 3, need a 4 or greater. That'll work. 11 incoming. What damage is it? Force. Okay, not the radiant, unfortunately. This will be an 11 plus 5, so 16 con saving throw for undead fortune. It's dead. It's very dead. Zombie explodes into a mist of magical sparks, and we'll roll another d10 for a random effect. 5. What's 5? Target's armor is teleport on that. Well, there's not really any target, so I'd say that fizzles. It's now Skeleton's turn as he rattles out, pulls back an arrow, and shoots at no one with his short bow. And misses. You know. Now back to Kira. Oh wait, no one's gonna take a bonus action. No one's a bonus action to do a healing dice. So I'll do 2 of them on Kira. Nice, 8 healing for Kira. Alright, now we're done with that. And now it's Kira's turn. For real this time. Grab this guy. We want to restrain the skeletons. Let's get closer. So we want to cast Maximilian's Earth and Grass. Good is now concentrating. And this is 5 foot square round. So this zombie, this skeleton looks like a strength saving throw against a DC of 13.
Oh, man. No dice. He's able to avoid the hand. Unfortunate. Well, the skeleton's scared of this hand now. Zombie Unstable Magic makes another attack on Steve. And he misses. It bonks off his shield. Does he use his shield? Oh. It just bonks. Bonks off his armor. He dodge. And, Steve angry. Steve angry! Help me with attack! That'll hit. Damage. Smite. For 3d8. Let's say all roll ones, he's good. Zombie's dead. Destroyed. Poofed. Obliterated. Oh, another d10. Let's see what happened. 8. Where's 8? Steve sneezes. A 2. And he will run over here to the skeleton and use his bonus action on it. It'll hit. 1d4 bludgeoning. Takes 6. Doubled because skeletons are vulnerable to bludgeoning. And this skeleton's almost dead. It has 1 HP. No, I could smite it. I kind of want to smite it. This might be a waste. And kill it next turn. Skeleton 3 takes aim. I guess I cure because he's standing in a bunch of vegetables. It's the closest thing to him. I'll hit. For 5 damage. Cure keeps getting shot. Miro has not taken any damage. We'll shuffle over here a little bit. And use your bonus action, Starry Form Archer, to fire and hit. And kill this skeleton with radiant damage. Actually, I don't think about it. Yeah, it doesn't matter for the skeleton, but he's dead. And we got a little bit more movement, so let's come over this way. Gonna cast use a star map guiding bolt. Nat 1! Unluck. Unluck. Get lucky. Well, that was unfortunate. The spells kind of fizzle and Kira laughs and it laughs at me. And now we'll just know 1. Who is going to Eldritch Blast, Mr. Skeleton, and miss. Unfortunate. So he will maneuver over here to try to protect Kira. As Skeleton takes aim at him and fires his short bow. And Nat 1. Epic fail. Arrow hits the ceiling. Back to Kira. Skeleton forgot to move. Been distracted by no one moving in. So she'll take another shot at the Oh wait. Oh yeah, Kyo needs to check or do a con check. Okay, she's fine. Alright, now back to Kira. Gonna use Earth and Grasp again! The skeleton must make another strength saving throw. This time he fails. Gonna take 2d6 bludgeoning and be restrained. Bludgeoning's doubled, and he is destroyed. He's crushed by the hand instantly. Goes kaput into a pile of bone dust. And Steve's gonna run his way over to this skeleton and swing his halberd at it. And miss. And then try to follow it up with his unarmed strike bonus action. I think that one, and then that one hits. 1d4 bludgeoning. He rolls max damage and kills the skeleton instantly. Steve is so pro. This party is awesome. I could have thrown the skeletons in right at the start and they still would have been fine. Anyway, I need to go to bed. So the party helps the Bendor. They take a team effort to get Bendor out of the hole. But they help the party up. Everybody else up the rope and back to the tavern. Let me incorrectly assign CR, or assign XP. But 2 zombies and 2 unstable magic zombies. So 350 XP. Yeah, this is hide, 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 hide. Yeah, we have a lot of extra characters in this campaign because there's so much going on. Yeah, this would be medium. It's only on 350 XP for each of them. Usually you'd split that, right? But I don't do this correctly. Let's go through. They already went through. It's not very much. It's kind of a trivial amount of XP for the starting encounter, you know. Sweet, sweet victory for the party. Hooray! Everybody happy, yeah, 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 yeah. Back up to the Oxford Tavern, and I'm gonna end the recording there because it's 2:30 in the morning. Everybody has been saved from the hole. Everybody's happy and fine. Hooray. Hopefully I can transcribe this later. Bye.